Bruno Fernandes opened his account for Manchester United over the weekend as Aubameyang ensured that Arsenal won against Everton. On the other side, Frank Lampard outshined his former teacher, that's Jose Mourinho. On Saturday, also Man City won 1-0. Jesus came to the rescue of City. Also in Laliga, Barcelona scoring 4 goals. Actually won 5-0. Messi scoring 4 goals. On the other side, Levante won 1-0 against Real Madrid. With that, I have in studio Matthew Kipto, is a sports analyst. You're gonna help us to discuss over the weekend results. I'm Kevin Yariki. Good morning. Welcome to GBS Morning Extra. Kipto, good morning.
Good morning to you, Kevin.
Welcome.
Sorry for keeping you waiting. I think I should apologize to our viewers. First and foremost, the weekend results were
Generally, how is it?
Generally, it shows you that teams are really planning going forward to see what they need. Barcelona back to La Liga. I think they are on top of La Liga right now.
Yeah.
After Real Madrid lost to Levante 1-0.
Yeah.
So I think Real Madrid will be heading tomorrow the Champions League. So I think they sacrificed the weekend game for the Champions League.
Yes, we're gonna discuss about that.
That really shows you that it's really massive. Bruno Fernandes operating his account for Manchester United, massive. I can't forget Lionel Messi. Come
4
on,
goals.
He's the GOAT.
Okay. Yes, let's begin from home.
Yeah.
Remember that Gor Mahia won 3-2 against Zoo Kericho. At Bandari won 3-1 against Mathare United as a KCB winning 3-0 against Posta Rangers. Let's begin from Bandari. Bandari winning 3-1 against Mathare United. At Mbaraki, last week you told us that Bandari at home, they're best. You expected that they're going to win against Mathare United?
I think Bandari have really struggled, considering this season. They have really struggled, Kevin, to be very sincere.
True.
And I think our viewers should know that Bandari have really found a way of getting results. They have been in very dismal form.
You mean
over the last 5 games?
You mean that
and I think
Twair Maidin coming back for Bernard Malala was Bandari are back?
Yeah, Twair Maidin, he understands the DNA of Bandari. I think there's no manager in the Kenya Premier League who has coached Bandari for a long time compared to Twair Maidin. So I think Bandari now, we will see their resurgent form. I think that 3-1 win against Mathare, it's massive, considering that Mathare is not a team that you will easily hear that there are financial problems. It's a well-managed team. So I think congratulations to...
But if you compare the recent forms between Mathare United and Bandari, actually Mathare United had 29 points before that game, and then Bandari had 23. But after the game, now that Bandari won, Bandari have 26 points, and Mathare remains 29 points. They are 9th in the standings.
Yeah, I think I've told you, Mathare is a very nice system, considering their systems. Like, you know, they got the good structures. You know, Bandari is a very organized community club, I can say so. So I think for Bandari, that was a real wake-up call. I think Twadir Muidin is telling the boys, hey, I'm back. Let's do what we do best.
Let's talk about KCB winning 3-1 against Posta Rangers. Posta Rangers have been outstanding this season. Now that the Dekaya Ziko Tieno is back from Gor Mahia as assistant manager. His first season at Posta Rangers.
Yeah.
But KCB...
Yeah, I think it was Samuel Molo Pamzo versus Zedekaya Ziko Otieno. Yeah. So I think Samuel Molo Pamzo, I've heard him doing interviews. He has got massive respect. I think he learned a lot from Ziko, from their way back in the national team, and then now coming back to their respective clubs. So I think Ziko was just like Lampard Mourinho thing. Yeah. So I think Ziko is the teacher, but he was not beaten compared to Mourinho, who was beaten by the teacher, by the student. So I think Ziko, he complained. I remember the last game he drew, the last weekend fixture, and really complained about the officiating. And I think when you watch yesterday's the Saturday game for KCB, it was really massive. They played so organizedly, and I think congratulations to
KCB at 1 point being Tusker third on the standing. KCB are 4th. What can we expect from KCB now that they are 4th? Can we expect that they're going to finish the 2nd or 1st? Now that the difference between number 2, that's Kakamega Boys, KCB is 3 points.
Yeah, I think KCB has been a very consistent team. There's no team compared to Gor Mahia, compared to Tusker. KCB has been very, very consistent. So I think going forward, KCB will really finish in top 4 this season.
Rubio scoring for Ingwe. They won 1-0 against Wapaka. Something? Did you expect something?
Yeah. Ingwe, congratulations to the chairman. Congratulations to the technical bench, the players. You know, this is a team that has gone 3 months and paid salary. And look at what they are doing in the pitch. They are really performing. So I think FC Leopards, they need the credit that they deserve. Going forward, I think the derby will be soon. Yeah, the Mashemeji derby. Hope they will bring the flair that I've been showing in the last 10 games, the consistency. Despite the fact that they drew, I think the last weekend in Nakuru, Afra, but they have been very, very consistent.
Gor Mahia winning at Zoo 3-2?
This is a struggling Gor Mahia. To be very sincere, I come from the backyard of Zoo Kericho. It's not a very footballing club as such compared to Gor Mahia FC. And look at the score sheet, 3-2. What does that tell you? Gor Mahia, despite the fact that they are not on form, they were lucky to get the 3 points.
But do you know that only Gor Mahia and Ulinzi has conceded less goals in the top team? Actually, in the Kenyan Premier League, they have conceded 15 goals only. Gor Mahia 15, and then Ulinzi 15 goals.
Yeah,
so far
it doesn't matter. You look at Zoo Kericho, they lost most of their players to.
But managed to score 2 goals.
They lost Nicholas Kiprui to Gor Mahia. They lost Madoa
Kipyegon
to FC.
Madoya to
Tusker. So this is a team that is a young team.
But managed to score 2 goals.
Yeah, they managed to score 2 goals. That shows a lot. That Gor Mahia these are Gor Mahia that I'm used to beating Zoo Kericho with a clean sheet. But
Josh Nyango last week was shown a red card, so he missed the game against Zoo Kericho.
No. This Gor Mahia, we are not talking of Zoo Kericho. This Gor Mahia, it's a team that has won CAF. It's a team that it has won the Kenya Premier League 8 times. Come on, due credit should be to Zoo Kericho.
Okay. You expect Gor Mahia to retain the Kenyan Premier League?
Yeah, I expect.
That they won against Zoo Kericho.
Tusker have not shown the consistency that we really need. Robert Matano should. I was really looking forward to Robert Matano giving Gor Mahia FC a run for their money, but that did not really happen. So I think going forward, Gor Mahia will retain.
It has been struggling this season, but they managed to get a draw against a league contender. That's Tusker yesterday.
Yeah, this was Zito FC, a very inconsistent team. Today they will win 1-0. Tomorrow they will win 1-0.
But that draw of 1-1 against Tusker.
Yeah.
What does it mean for the title?
It was massive for Wazito as far as their top 10 credentials are concerned. Yeah. So I think for Tusker, they just lost the grip to the league. Yeah. So I think Gor Mahia will win, and maybe I see KC becoming second.
Let's talk about Kakamega Homeboyz.
Yeah.
Actually, they trashed Shemley. They trashed Shemley 6-0.
Kakamega Homeboyz, after beating Kisumu All-Stars, am I right?
Over the weekend?
No. There's a time they beat Kisumu All-Stars 9-1.
8-1.
8-1. From that day, they have not looked back. They have been winning. Muluya has been fantastic. I think they rediscovered
Actually,
their form.
It was Tusker who won 8-1 against Kisumu All-Stars. There's a correction from my director.
Okay.
But over the weekend, Homeboyz, they won 6-0 against the Shemley.
So it's massive for the boys. Muluya deserves all the congratulations. I think going forward, we really need to congratulate these teams. Muluya have been struggling, but I think now he has moved to which position? I think 12th in the league. So I think they're
talking about Kariobangi Sharks?
Yeah, Kariobangi Sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're around 12th in the league. So I think
actually Kariobangi Sharks drew 0-0 against Western Sima. Yeah. Despite that they haven't been their season, all their form this season. Yeah. They managed to get a 1 point against Western Sima. Let's move on to EPL, where Frank Rambard won against Jose Mourinho once again, with Oliver Giroud scoring a goal for Chelsea. let's start from there. Oliver Giroud coming in for Miss Batshuayi, who actually was dropped. Miss Batshuayi started against Manchester United, but was dropped against Tottenham Hotspur. But you made sure that the derby, Chelsea again, outshined Tottenham.
I think Kevin, to be very sincere, Chelsea eat the Woodbar. I watched that game. Chelsea eat the Woodbar. You could see Giroud effect. Come on, many pundits and analysts don't recognize that Olivier Giroud is one of the best strikers. I think for so long, if it could be English, you could hear a lot in the media. But because it's just French, you don't hear a lot.
Actually, he was the top scorer for Europa League
last season.
With 13 goals.
Against Manchester United, he came, his goal was that close. You could see his quality. Like
it was cancelled
even though his goal was ruled out for an offside. But you could see yesterday, Giroud, that goal was just world class. Alonso's goal, come on.
One of the best.
One of the best. So
let's talk about that incident where Silso, most people were saying that it was a red card.
Yeah, I think it was a 50-50. To most analysts, it looked like a red card. But to me, it didn't. It was not really a red card because you look at was it intentional? Was it really? So
it depends with your interpretation.
Yeah,
actually, Manchester United against Chelsea, Harry Maguire was to be shown a red card. That's according to the Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
And then you come against Tottenham Hotspur, and then Silso was to be shown a straight red card, but it didn't happen. Can we say that VAR is not fair to some teams?
I think VAR in England has been introduced this season.
Yeah, true.
So I think there will be massive
It's a running process.
Yeah, it's a running process. So I think there will be improvement going forward. I think if they can adopt the La Liga style, whereby the center referee will just confirm. Kevin, the monitor. Yeah. Kevin, I should show you a red card. Let me go confirm. Play the clip
and make
a decision. But in England, it depends with someone in the control
box.
room. Yeah, in the video assistant referee room, of which it's very wrong. So I think going forward, the VR thing has been very inconsistent.
After the game,
that's my take.
Yes, after the game, Jose Mourinho said that if you compare Tottenham Hotspur's striking options versus Chelsea, he was saying that Chelsea have a World Cup winner, that's Oliver Giroud, scored against them, and then they have Tam Abraham in the stands, who is the number 2 in England national team as a striker, and then they have Mish Batshuayi as a substitute, who is number 2 in Belgium. But compared to Tottenham Hotspur, they have a Harry Kane in hospital and Son in hospital. So do you think that is an excuse from Jose Mourinho?
Jose Mourinho, what happened?
Is it an excuse?
My question is, what happened to the special one? Jose Mourinho, come on! I don't expect that from a manager the caliber of Jose Mourinho to be complaining of such a thing. Look, he has Lo Celso, he's got Del Alli. Those are world class players. He has got Lucas Moura. So
but
I think
he didn't have a recognized number 9.
In a big deal. He has got the new signing. What's his name? Beguijin.
Yeah.
So I think going forward, really, Jose Mourinho should be very sincere. He should not use excuses as a way of losing games.
But I think, despite that is an excuse, he didn't have a recognized striker or a recognized number 9. Let's talk about Manchester City winning 1-0 against Leicester City.
I think I expected that. You could look at King Power Stadium. It's not a very easy stadium to play at. So I think going forward, Pep Guardiola has got a very tough game coming tomorrow, and all of us know. 7 points between them and Leicester? Yeah, 7 points between them and Leicester. So, a confirmation that they will finish they will finish second. They will finish runners-up. It doesn't matter. So I think the ban thing has really affected Manchester City psychologically. They're like, are we going to finish in the top 4 and not play Champions League? So I think for every fan out here, and let me say it categorically, I'm not seeing Manchester City being banned. It's just a matter of time, yeah? So I think going forward, Manchester City will finish second, but in the Champions League,
things will be tough. Bruno Fernandes opening an account for Manchester United. Antonio Martial scoring the 3rd goal consecutive for Manchester United. He scored against Chelsea, scored against the Club Brugge, and then yesterday he scored against Watford. Manchester United 5 clean sheets in 5 games. Yeah. 5 games. So I think despite the fact that Manchester United won, I still have got massive complaints with the manager of Manchester United. Why?
One, You look at Eric Bailly. Come on, he has been outstanding, but he's not playing. He's not playing. But I understand maybe he's not from the same country as the manager, you know, like because Victor Lindelof has not been in very top form, but the manager will insist playing him. I've got another complaint again. You see, when you look at the Manchester United manager, I think he should play Anton Martial wide, and then bring the new signing Igal to play 9. That way, you'll have a team that going forward is a strong team. But for him, it's just like he's gambling. Today he's winning 3-0. Tomorrow you will see a draw. So I think going forward, Manchester United should really be consistent with the squad, who is starting, who is on bench, and the competition now coming in. It will be great. For Bruno Fernandes, 1 goal, 1 assist, very massive. You could watch that penalty he really took. I think Jorginho now has got the Chelsea penalty take. He has got another competitor now. Over he takes the penalty. Fantastic goal from Bruno. But fantastic goal from Martial.
Was it to be fair from Bruno Fernandes to open his account for Manchester United from a sport?
Yeah, he has been
from a sport.
Yes. Okay. It doesn't matter. A goal is a goal. Come on. It can be open play. It can be from the sport.
Even I'm being told from my director Richard is saying that even Sanchez, he opened his account from the sport.
Yeah, you know, it's confidence going forward. You could look at this player. He has been man of the match for 3 games. Ever since coming, he has played 4 games. Man of the match thrice. Come on, what does that tell you?
Most people are saying that he has contributed 3 goals so far.
Yeah.
Same numbers are Ozil, who has played 1,200 minutes.
Yeah.
And Bruno Fernandes has played for 256 minutes.
The new signing from Manchester United, they got it right.
Yeah.
You could look at his positioning. Look at the second goal from Anton Martial. You could look at the vision. The guy is a leader, you know, commanding the midfield, pass the ball to the wings. So I think congratulations to Manchester United for winning. Those 3 points were really important. Now back to top 5. I think, let's see, anything can still happen. Yeah.
Let's talk about Arsenal winning 3-2 against Everton.
I think to Arsenal faithfuls, Mikel Arteta, congratulations to the new manager of Arsenal. Not lost in 2020. I think that's something that Arsenal fans unbeaten in 2020.
Year. Actually, in this decade.
Yeah, in this decade, he has not been beaten. You look at how he plays, Bukayo Saka, and there was also a controversy in the VR thing. Yeah, against Everton. I think congratulations are in order for Mikel Arteta. It doesn't matter that it
Arsenal, they have been conceding some goals, but they have been scoring.
Yeah, they have been winning and drawing.
I want you to talk about this guy, Aubameyang.
Aubameyang, I think he can be scorer this season. Last season he was top scorer. Can
you sign a new contract at Arsenal?
Yeah, I think with the arrival of Mikel Arteta is really inspiring the players. You know, is bringing the best out of youngsters. When I mentioned Martinelli, Bukayo Saka, you look at Tierney, Nketiah. So I think this is a manager that give him 3 seasons, guys. You'll be seeing tiki-taka football.
It's okay. Liverpool takes on West Ham tonight. What can you expect from the champions in waiting?
Champions elect. It's not even champions in waiting. They're champions elect. Take that to the bank, you know. Yeah. Massive for Liverpool today. You will see Firmino scoring today. You will see Sadio Mane scoring today. You will see Mohamed Salah scoring today. If you are a gambler or if you kwa lugha ya Kiswahili kama wewe ni mwekezaji, wekea Liverpool over 4.5. They're going to win massively against West Ham.
Best team against Moyes. We expect that Liverpool are gonna win, and that game we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. Let's talk about Barcelona winning 5-0 against Eibar. Lionel Messi scoring 4 goals.
Congratulations to Leo. Leo, out of this world. I saw his first goal. Come on, it was out of this world. Like, you know, he did not just score 4 goals. Yeah, he scored fantastic goals. I think I expected that from the magician anyway. Yeah. So I think Messi, come on, he has not scored in the last 4 games or so. But you could see his contribution is massive. The assist, I'm talking of the assist. It doesn't matter if you don't score. I can give a good comparison in the English Premier League. Firmino. Firmino doesn't score, but he will always be in the team sheet.
Do you think that
so I think
Barcelona coming back to the top of the La Liga?
Congratulations to Leo.
They're gonna retain it.
Congratulations to Leo. It's still, the La Liga is still open. I think
last week we were saying that
it's 2 points. It's 2 points.
1 point between Real Madrid and
Barcelona. So it's wait and see stuff. So I think Kevin, going forward, it will be either Barcelona or Real Madrid. But I insist.
2 points between Barcelona and Real Madrid.
Yeah, 2
55
points.
and 53.
Yeah, so I think the goal difference is also not very far. So 2 points, it's the El Clasico is going to square it out. I'm going to tell you that as an analyst. If Barcelona are going to win the El Clasico, then boom, they win the league.
Let's talk about that shock
Yeah.
to Real Madrid from Levante.
No, I expected it. They rested key players. You couldn't see Casemiro. You couldn't see the one and only Valverde. You couldn't see Sergio Ramos. So I think it was expected. This is a Real Madrid that's really looking forward to get another, the 13th domestic title. That's the 13 Champions League.
But when you are saying that they used this other options, they had Carvajal, Benzema, they had Casemiro, Courtois, Hazard, Isco, Kroos, Marcelo, Modric, Ramos, Varane. That's the first 11 of Real Madrid.
No, the mindset, you know. Like I think you know, like you could look at Manchester United play against Club Brugge. I think I will give just very fast a comparison. Manchester United playing Club Brugge. What was the priorities of the manager? The Premier League. And that's why you could see the manager playing when he played Club Brugge. He rested key players.
So you're saying that
yeah, so I think
his priorities
his priority is
more than
Champions League than La Liga, because he feels 2 points. We can square it at the El Clasico. So I think, and I've told you, take it to the bank and to our viewers out there. If Barcelona will win the El Clasico, boom, they win the league. Yeah.
It's over. Yeah. Let's talk about Atletico Madrid winning 3-1 against Villarreal. Joao Felix coming back and scoring the third goal for Diego Simeone's side.
It's a shocking news. It's a shocker to Liverpool, considering that they will meet in the return leg with a deficit of 1-0. So I think the return of Joao Felix, the return of Diego Costa. I expect fantastic football in the return leg of the Champions League. Why? These are world-class players, and I tell you, Kevin, for free, it will be a mile that you won't miss. So I think Atletico Madrid, they're just rediscovering their form. They are doing what they do best. Diego Simeone, despite the fact that he lost some key players here and there, but he's also getting players from
India. Passing short, I want to talk about Eden Hazard now that he will miss the clash with Manchester City and then El Clasico.
Yeah.
El Clasico over the weekend.
Eden Hazard, ever since moving to Real Madrid, he has not been the top player that I used to see in the Premier League. So I think I wish him quick recovery. But Eden Hazard really needs to do a lot to prove his doubters wrong.
Madrid went to El Clasico without Hazard, and Man City
it's really inconsequential because Hazard has not been in top form for Real Madrid. He has not even bagged 10 goals this season.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I think if we could have lost Casemiro, I could be worried.
They can cope with that.
Yeah, they can cope with that. So I think the likes of Bale, the likes of Benzema, they will really cover that. So my parting shot is to the football faithfuls. You are looking forward to the Champions League tomorrow. I will go with Manchester City. Being a Manchester United fan, yeah, I'll just support our noisy neighbors. Yeah,
you wanna talk about that
tomorrow. And also it brings glory to the English Premier League.
You wanna discuss about that tomorrow?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for making time for us.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin. And once more to our viewers, we apologize, but let's meet tomorrow, same time here at GBS.
Thank you so much for watching GBS Morning Extra Sports. That's how we start our week. Remember that West Ham taking on Liverpool at Anfield tonight. All the scores, we're gonna discuss about that tomorrow morning as from 7:30 to 8:30. I've been your host, Kevin Yariki. Do have a good day.